This is the third video of a series on straight line. First video covered gradient and the gradient formula. The second video covered the straight line of the form y equals mx plus c, where m was a gradient and c was a y-intercept. This video is the general form of a straight line, gradient m, and passing through a point other than the intercept. So here there's a line passing through the point AB. So A and B are simply two numbers for the coordinates. The point here, xy, is x and y are variables, so they can have different values. X and y represent any other point on the line apart from AB. So xy is a movable point. It's anywhere on this line other than AB. And the gradient will be the y difference over the x difference. So this is the y minus the b, that's a y difference, and the x minus the a, that's the x difference. So that's the gradient of the line. X and y, remember, are variables. That x and y is any other point in a line apart from the point AB. If I rearrange this formula, that's it rearranged. So I've got the y difference here, and that's the x difference there. So I've just rearranged it, taking the x minus a up to join the m. That's a rearranged gradient formula. That's what we memorise for this video. It's a general form of a straight line, gradient m, passing through a point AB. So AB is a known point. We're going to learn to use that formula. So here's an example. There's a line passing through the point 1, 3 and 4, 9. I can get the gradient of that line. The gradient's the y difference over the x difference. So I'm going to take the top point minus the bottom point. So the y difference is 9, subtract 3. That's for the top line of the fraction here. And the x difference is 4 minus 1. So I'm always doing top minus bottom here. 9 minus 3, 4 minus 1. There it is there. That's the y difference over the x difference. Gradient's 2. There's the general form of the straight line. That's what I have to commit to memory. M is 2. AB is some point in the line. Doesn't matter which one of these 2 points you take. I'm going to take 1, 3 here in red. A is 1, B is 3. The x coordinate 1 goes with the x. The y coordinate 3 goes with the y. Because remember, that came from the gradient formula. X difference here, y difference here. So you've got to put the a and the b in the correct way around. The x coordinate goes with the x and the y coordinate goes with the y. Break the brackets up, everything multiplies by 2 in the brackets. This says minus 3 on the left, so add 3 in to get rid of it. Add 3 to the left, add 3 to the right. If you like, you can use change sign, when minus 3 went over to that side and became plus 3. But that's it tidied up. It says y equals 2x plus 1. That's the equation of that line. This means if you take the x coordinate, double it, and add 1, you get the y coordinate for any point in the line. So any point in that line fits this equation. If you double the x coordinate and add 1, you will get the y coordinate. So here, for example, if I take the x coordinate 1, double it and add 1, I get 3. Same up here. If I take the x coordinate 4, double it and add 1, I get 9. So this rule, to get the y coordinate, you double the x coordinate and add 1, works for these 2 points. That way we can be sure that this is the correct answer. That is the equation of the line, because it works for these 2 points. If you double the x coordinate and add 1, it turns the x coordinate into the y coordinate. Now, for A and B, use the point 1, 3. It wouldn't have made any difference if I'd used the point 4, 9 instead. For example, there I've made A4, B9. Break the brackets up, tidy it up, you get the same answer. Same equation. So it doesn't matter whether you use 1, 3 or 4, 9, I will get the same answer either way. I only need one of them. That's the working on getting the equation of the line through points 1, 3 and 4, 9. Get the gradient. Stick it into y minus b equals mx minus a, where AB is some point on the line. in this case 1, 3. And that's basically what we need to know for this video. So here's a line through 2 points. Get the gradient, the y difference over the x difference. I'll do top minus bottom here. So the 8 minus the 2, that's the y coordinates. 8 minus 2 is the y difference. 3 minus 1 is the x difference. That's a general rule for the gradient. And y difference over x difference. Gradient's 3. Write down the general form of the straight line and make M3, and for the point AB, just pick one of these 2 points. So this one here in red, A is 1, B is 2. So make sure you put x coordinate 1 with the x, y coordinate 2 with the y, because in the brackets that's the x difference, and here that's the y difference. Multiply everything in the brackets by 3, tidy it up, that says minus 2, add 2 into the left and add 2 into the right. The equation is y equals 3x minus 1. To check it's right, it means you take the x coordinate, multiply it by 3, and subtract 1 to get the y coordinate. So here, x coordinate 1, multiply it by 3, and subtract 1, it does give you 2. Here, take the x coordinate 3, multiply it by 3, and subtract 1, it does give you 8. So that just checks that this has been the correct equation that works for these 2 points. This should be a negative gradient when we do it. The y difference is 9 minus 3. The x difference is 2 minus 5. So there's the general rule for the gradient formula. And there's the y difference. And there's the x difference. Notice the bottom line comes out negative, so it's going to give you a negative answer here. Positive divided by negative, negative answer. So the gradient's negative 2. There's a general form of a straight line, m is negative 2. Pick one of the points, I've taken 5, 3 here, and replace a and b. A is 5, b is 3. X coordinate 5 goes with the x. Y coordinate 3 goes with the y. So that's the substitution. Negative 2 times everything in brackets. I'll change this sign here because it's a negative. Multiply by negative. So notice that became plus 10. Now we tidy it up. That says minus 3. Add 3 into the left and add 3 into the right. That's the equation. To check it's correct, you take the x coordinate, multiply by negative 2 and add 13. And it gives you the y coordinate. So take x5, multiply by negative 2 is negative 10. Add 13 does give you positive 3. Here, take x being 2, multiply it by negative 2, it's negative 4. Add 13, you get positive 9. So the rule works for these 2 points. So there would be the working. Get the gradient. Put m in the equation and replace a and b and just tidy things up with breaking the brackets and get it to y equals. So here, y difference 2, subtract negative 1. X difference 8, subtract 2. So there's a general rule. There's a y difference in the top line, 2 subtract negative 1, which is 2 plus 1, 3. Bottom line, x coordinates 8 minus 2. Gradient's a half, 3/6 is a half. General form of the straight line, make m a half, and a and b is just any of these 2 points. We'll pick the ones here, put them in red. Make sure you put the x coordinate 2 with the x and the y coordinate negative 1 with the y. It's very common for these to be put in the wrong way around. This is subtract a negative, that's the same as plus. So subtracting a negative, same as addition. A half multiplies everything in the brackets, a half times the x and a half times this 2. So when the brackets get broken, you've got half x minus 1. And that's subtract a negative, became add. This says plus 1. Take that 1 away from the left, take 1 off the right to balance it. There's the equation, y equals a half x minus 2. Check it works, it means take the x coordinates, half them and subtract 2, you get the y coordinate. So here, x is 2, half it is 1. take off 2 is -1. It works. Do the same with the next one. X is 8, half it's 4, and take off 2 is 2. So this equation, the row connecting the x and y coordinates of any points in the line, works for these 2 points. So that's a check on your answer. If you click the link in the description, there's a worksheet. This is the same worksheet for the first 2 videos. So the first video was in gradient. It's on this PDF, that's the gradient exercise from the first video. On the second video, the same PDF, there's the straight line equations, y equals mx plus c for these graphs with the solutions. And on the same PDF for the third video, this video, that's the straight line exercise. It's got the answers with it, so you have to find the equation of the line through these 2 points, just like in the examples. There's the answers. And same link, there's a set of notes, covers all the videos on straight line. That's the gradient. That was the first video. That's y equals mx plus c. That's the second video. And this video is y minus b equals mx minus a. And the next video will be about taking the equation with the form y equals mx plus c and rearranging it to the form ax plus by plus c equals 0, or from ax plus by plus c equals 0 back to y equals mx plus c. So it's about manipulating the equation, rearranging it. Hope you found this video useful. Thank you.